What's up, everybody? It's Steve Bertrand, Rolling Motivation. When I went to a Tony Robbins event this weekend, he asked for an assignment what our two favorite flavors of suffering are. Mine are procrastination and excuses. And so I did a bunch of work around his process, state changes, what are you going to do to deal with them when they come up, how you're going to implement a new change and change the behavior. And so I wrote that assignment out, sent it to a friend, and pretty much the next night or next couple nights, which was last night, I ended up having to fill out some paperwork that usually takes about 4 or 5 minutes online. And I was like, I'm tired, I'll do it tomorrow. And tomorrow is today, and the deadline was last night. So even though I went through all that whole process, and I had, good intentions of this assignment, and I sent it to a friend, I ended up still having to deal with my two favorite flavors of suffering. So it's not just about, all of a sudden recognizing them and then doing something one time. I mean, I'm going to struggle with this for a good while. I may struggle with this for the rest of my life, dealing with these two issues, excuses and procrastination. That's one of the reasons why working a job and having a routine for me is so good, because it keeps me accountable. Having people in my life that keep me accountable is such a good thing. And so I just wanted to post this video so people don't get discouraged around sort of the one and done mentality, where you have all these things that you're dealing with and you recognize them, and then they keep happening, and then we tend to beat ourselves up. Because I got really upset around the whole thing recently too, just because I was like, well, I recognize this, and I sent this assignment to a friend, and I had all these options and these ideas, and I was implementing them, but they didn't work. That doesn't mean they didn't work full time, they just didn't work that one time. You just got to keep doing it again. So remember that. Just because you recognize a behavior and you want to change it and you put steps in place to change it, doesn't mean that it's not going to keep coming up, and you don't need to keep trying again and again and again. Changing behavior takes a long time. Look how long it took to implement that behavior and bring it in as something consistent. So just remember that. Talk to you soon.